Frozen 2 is the latest animation adventure comedy from Disney and is the sequel to Frozen, which came out in 2013. The film features the vocal talents of Kristen, Idina Menzel, Josh Gad, Jonathan Groff, and Sterling K. Brown, amongst others. It is directed by Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck. The story takes place 3 years after the events of the first film. The kingdom of Arendelle needs to be evacuated when the forces of nature threaten to destroy it. Elsa, Anna, Olaf, and Kristoff set off to find some answers, but Elsa has been distracted. Played by Idina Menzel, Elsa is drawn to a mysterious voice singing a haunting melody. She feels it could have some answers, so, led by her, the group follows the melody to find themselves at the edge of an enchanted forest with untold mysteries and dangers. Rather than retracing the steps of its record-breaking predecessor, Frozen 2 tries some new thematic tricks. This time around, the surprisingly mature plot focuses on transformation and growing up. So the film's setup itself is interesting, and as things lead up to the climax, the plot appears to be promising, but its third act doesn't quite live up to expectations. The conflict resolution lacks a sense of impact and feels slightly rushed. This is particularly baffling because the first half tends to meander, focusing on the songs rather than furthering the plot. Seriously, there are so many songs, and they're certainly not as catchy as the first film. Don't mistake me, I'm not saying the songs are bad. Far from it. In fact, the compositions are quite layered, but it is yet to be seen if they have enough sing-along power to become as popular as Let It Go, for example. Still, the picturization of the music is incredibly captivating. This extends to the rest of the film's animation too. The animators use vibrant colors combined with photorealistic visuals to create quite a spectacle. Even some of the minor details are noticeable as they enhance the essence of each character. While each member of the group gets their moments, Elsa and Anna continue to be the focal points. The uncontainable chemistry of Idina Menzel and Kristen Bell respectively picks up where they left off without missing a beat. Olaf provides ample humor, either in visual slapstick or by Josh Gad's endearing yet tongue-in-cheek, almost self-aware delivery. An interesting new character played by Sterling K. Brown is an immediate standout. Put me down as a solid fan of Sterling K. Brown. If there's something with him in it, chances are I'll watch it. Back to the film, a subplot involving Kristoff and Anna feels shoed in to give Jonathan Groff something to do besides singing probably the most amusing song in the soundtrack. Kristoff is a good boyfriend, but there's nothing else he really adds to the story. I suppose that's a welcome role reversal of sorts, on one hand, but his character takes a backseat nonetheless. It's a tall order to expect the sequel to capture the lightning in a bottle magic of the original, but Frozen 2's stunning eye candy and humor will be enjoyable enough for its younger core audience. That's why I'm going with 3.5 stars for Frozen 2. Look, Frozen was a major breakaway hit, and obviously there's a sequel to it. And yes, there's certainly a deeper look into the mythology of the franchise, and I can see how that opens new opportunities for the series. But despite all the cuteness and awe moments, this entry lacks a sense of magic that was evident in the first film. Maybe that'll be rectified in the next one because you know there's definitely going to be a trilogy at least, if not more. Guys, thanks so much for watching this review. For more film reviews, interviews and box office stories, keep watching because if it's entertainment, you'll find it here on ENOW.